Oh, fuck. Oh, bollocks. I put my hand up again. Do you know what? Let's go for video number 3, shall we? Well, actually, it's not, because I've done 2 and actually ended it. Got me the dream journal that I keep by my bed. Good place to keep it if you've got a dream journal. And this goes back to years and years and years and years ago. I mentioned her in the video the other day. I went to this psychic called Christina, and she told me to get a dream journal and to write down what my dreams were saying over the course of a fortnight. And that would tell me what I was being told I should do. So she knew about it all before I did, really. If that was what she was talking about. Anyways, because I've been sat here doing it fucking half an hour, doing it. Welcome to No Says Cares. My name's Kerry Ann. Disclaimers: these are just my thoughts and opinions. I swear, and I tangent because I don't work like other people. That's kind of my bag. And I'd written down the whole Antichrist. It's the video I've just done. The Antichrist / anti-Muhammad. The shit I fucking wake up fucking thinking, mate. The other thing I've got written down, I was like, I thought I'll just check my book, like before I switched the camera off and everything. And then I went and moved my fucking hand and started it off again, didn't I? And I've got Starmer versus Cameron written down. I wrote that in the night last night with the Antichrist / anti-Mohammed business. Starmer versus Cameron. Because for some reason, I woke up and I was like, because I like to adopt nostalgia occasionally. Because we're like, like Keir Starmer's a wanker. Everybody in the fucking country thinks Keir Starmer is a wanker, except extremist fucking Muslims. Only demographic that fucking like the dude. So, and yeah, he's still in. Sadiq Khan, mate, proven liar. Sat there, it's like, I don't know what you mean about Muslim going no. No, I'm sorry, but could you explain for me? Could you get an abacus, a piece of chalk, slate? Just explain for me what grooming gangs don't. Nope. And it comes out, London's rife with grooming gangs. Everybody knew, including Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan just chose to lie about the bastard, right? And Sadiq Khan, in work, he said, I'm not prioritizing housing for Muslims, but I am making sure that they've got little places that they can call their own, that's near to halal butchers and near to fucking mosques and whatever, so that they've got everything they need. So you are prioritizing housing for Muslims, and yes, but no, because Taqiyya, right? Taqiyya. Look it up, right? Muslims lie. That's what they're bred to do. That's what they're conditioned to do 5 times a fucking day, right? And from birth. If you don't do this, you're not a good Muslim. If you're not a good Muslim, you're going to die a horrible death. Be fearful your entire life. Do not live at fucking all. So, so, and he's still in, right? Like Leicester's like my local MP, Leicester South, I think we are, is now a Muslim. We're fucked, right? And like I said, my local ward councillors, lick arse, do not fucking care about the community, do not live in the community, are selling us down the fucking river for cash and ego, right? Fucking disgusting, the state of the country. And everybody's blaming Starmer. And at the minute, everybody's going like, oh, we need Nigel Farage, right? Nigel Farage works in exactly the same way as everybody else does. Nigel Farage would have to answer to the exact same fucking masters that everybody else does. Until we take out the masters, fucking just changing the puppets, it's still the same fucking strings. Like when I spoke to a Sir, investigate immediately, you know, the bloke's probably fucking, Peter Soulsby knocked on my front door. Can I secure your vote? This is before he created his own fucking mayorship to step into. Fucking created the title himself. Cannot be fucking got out. Now a Sir fucking broke lockdown rules to go and get his fucking end wet. Like literally, like corrupt as fuck. God knows what he's doing with his money, but a few people have tried to explain to me how corrupt he is with Leicester's money, and it's enough for me to know that I know people who understand that shit. Do you know what I mean? I ain't getting into the money thing, but he's corrupt with Leicester's money. Still in power. Keir Starmer. Everybody in the fucking country who isn't radically Islam fucking hates Keir Starmer. He's still there. People have twice now signed petitions to get him for a general election that have reached 1 million votes. He's still there. But if you get rid of him and you put Nigel Farage in, you're literally just switching out the puppets, but the strings are being pulled by the exact same fucking people that always have been. And so I just had a little reminder about David Cameron, you know, because we forget the ones that have gone by. It's like, you know, like you can fucking Joe Biden, why is it? And motherfuckers act like they forget, like George W. Do you know what I mean? Reading a book upside down, fucking binoculars with a fucking lens cap on, that kind of thing. David Cameron, let's just take a little. I've not seen him recently. Tony Blair kept going, and that man now looks like fucking Tales from the Crypt dude, you know, or Richard. Yeah, I know his name from Rocky Horror. You know what I mean? Worse than that, because, you know, other than the hunchback, he looked, you know, relatively normal but bold. Tony Blair just fucking haggard, like literally Zelda off the Terrorhawk. But you saw Tony Blair was like all, and then literally just as his presidency, as his time in office wore on, it wore. And David Cameron, by the end, looked fucking ill. His eyes were sunken in dark circles. He was ashen. He looked really fucking ill. I've not seen him lately. Thank fuck. Spam-faced twat. And Keir Starmer, also spam-faced twat. They both look like glazed gammon. I don't get it. It's being posh for you. Why are we run by posh people? Why is it the posh people that get the say? I know, like, isn't it rhetorical? Yeah, anyways. So, David Cameron. So, shag the pig in the face. Shag the pig's head. And I did actually have this conversation with my son the other day. Do you reckon he did it to the neck or to the mouth? I should imagine pigs have teeth. It conjures, but he did that frat party type thing, you know, like, was it Bullingdon Boys? The Bullingdon Boys? I don't know what he did it for, but posh people in England do shit like that, right? The higher up they go, the more debauched they get, mate. You think chavs are bad? Yeah, so he fucked a pig's head, like, just to get into this club and whatever as a teenager. And then he became Prime Minister. He did other stuff as well. He became Prime Minister. And I remember, I just thought I'd point this out, just for the little, you know, memory lane share. I remember the year where the Queen had said that she wouldn't turn up to the state opening of Parliament if David Cameron didn't if David Cameron didn't win. There was, at that time, a post office van that got robbed that contained roughly 100,000 proxy votes, and David Cameron won by roughly 100,000. If I'm getting this wrong, please let me know in the comments. This is how I remember it. Like that, literally, those three things happened. That there was a post office robbery, the robbery of a post office van of postal votes. He won by roughly the same margin as the amount of postal votes that got stolen, and that the Queen had said that she wouldn't open Parliament, she wouldn't attend the state opening of Parliament if he hadn't won. Even though the royalty ain't meant to have any say in it. So yeah, let me know what you think. And that is my dream journal sorted. And now I can go and have a cup of coffee and a fag. Yay! Please talk to me in the comments. Please consider subscribing if you're not, and liking and whatever, because I am heavily shadow banned. And yeah, so it's down to my viewers to make sure that I'm seen. No pressure. Anyways, thank you for being there. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.